Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Vtuber reading of the Monster Girl Encyclopedia. And today we will be reading about the monster girl that will haunt your nightmares. And not in a good way. The Kesaran Pasaran, if I said that right, because with the last one, I literally couldn't pronounce the name to save my life. But then again, I don't speak French. So probably has something to do with that too. Anyway, Kesaran Pasaran, Family Mandragora. Yeah. Type plant. Yeah, to be honest, it does remind me of those balls of floof that dandelions turn into. Habitat, whatever or wherever the wind takes them. The land of spirits. So it's either the land of spirits or wherever the wind happens to float them. Horrifying, am I right? Nature, cheerful and honest. And horrifying. Obviously I added that last one. Diet, essence of human men, as you would expect. And also, real quick side note before I actually start reading the entry here, like the actual entry and not the basic information, I will not be censoring anything in this video to make the horror come across even worse for you guys, and not solely be on me, as they usually do, since I do have to censor it, but I still have to read what it actually says. Anyway, the Kesaran Pasaran is a plant monster with a rather unique form. Yeah, I'd say unique for sure. Rounded with white puffs, Kesaran Pasaran have extraordinarily light bodies. Oh no. Allowing them to drift through the air. The illustration shows one in its adult state. Adult state. In childhood, it appears merely as a small white poof. Oh no. Oh boy. The uncanny sight of these poofs floating by has led people to call them the happiness bearing Kesaran Pasaran. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly say happiness bearing if you oh right, you guys probably saw the thumbnail. That's, by the way, the censored version of the actual illustration that is shown in addition to the one that I have right here next to me. And believe that catching one will fetch happiness. Odd way of putting that. However, this nickname believes the powerful and dangerous psychedelic effects the Mandragora poofs, the matured poofs have on humans. Oh dear. It is said that inhaling a mature poof increases an... incites an intense and overwhelming haze of happiness. Followed by a boner, I bet. Oh boy. It has been speculated that the nickname was inspired by the immature Kesaran Pasaran. Oh dear. Which has a weaker, merely mood-boosting psychedelic effect. Oh dear. When an adult Kesaran Pasaran spots a man who tickles her fancy, it's coming up. She drifts down toward him, scattering powerful powder derived from her poof. It literally says poof, by the way. Into the air. Into the air for him to breathe upon inhaling the psychedelic dust. I mean, considering that most of these monster girls actually just force themselves on you, this is actually the first instance of a monster girl literally drugging you to sleep with them. I mean, come on. Apparently this monster girl likes to roofie guys instead of the horrible act being done to women. You know? Side note, being roofied ain't exactly fun for the receiving party. And needless to say, if I were to catch someone trying to do that, I would make sure he has a nice long extended stay in the hospital. Needless to say, I would also in that scenario go to jail for putting that guy in the hospital. Anyway, psychedelic dust, a state of peace and joy descends. Not only does he not resist her as she advances on him, he often takes the initiative to mate with her, seeking yet greater happiness. Oh dear. Oh my fucking dear. She accepts his acquiescence or and moves to copulate with him in order. Sorry, I missed that line there, that in between the or and dare. Sorry. To to replenish her nutrients and create new seeds. Some men are so carried away by the happy feeling that they mate with the Kesaran Pasaran using root. Actually, that the following is actually really accurate, considering the image that I had to use as a thumbnail, because thank God there aren't any artworks. Mate with the Kesaran Pasaran using brutal force. I mean, to be fair, it's just a tiny body that gets a large, in comparison, a large penis rammed into its vagina, which I don't think would be all that pleasant. But to pleasure men in this way is a happy thing to a Kesaran Pasaran, and so her smile does not fade. Instead, it grows into a grin of ecstasy at the fairy pleasure ripping through her. I mean, I think her internal organs might be damaged at that point. And together, they continue to copulate madly, engulfed in acceleration. The mating processes. The mating process may result in seeds, which the Pasaran sends off into the air, wrapped in some of her poof. The seeds float gently from place to place until one day it matures fully into a humanoid form. A man who catches the poof before it matures, believing in the legend of happiness-bringing Pasaran, will one day find that it has grown into a beautiful adult monster who wants him only for his sex. Pasaran are very rare, thank Christ, and few humans have witnessed them. Thank God. It is speculated that they originated as a special kind of plant in the land of spirits. Page 96, for those of you who want to know. That later drifted on the wind into the human world. Much of the happiness in the land of spirits can be attributed to the presence of these monsters in more horrifying ways than one. 'Cause god fucking damn it. Alright, now onto the artwork that is below the... now onto the text that is below the artwork that I had to use for the thumbnail. Because nothing else there. Thank God for that. That is, by the way, coming from someone who isn't religious in the slightest. Honestly, I couldn't really give two shits what the guy upstairs would say if I do a certain thing. Hell, just from reading this sort of thing, I think I'd go to hell. Pasaran, perhaps as part of their nature as plants, come in a variety of sizes, though they are generally small. Their euphoric smiles never leave their face. Whenever, even when impaled by such a sizable phallus as pictured above. Wow, even the actual writing here is censored in the book for, I assume, obvious reasons. Like, come on. The one time I decide, yeah, I'm not censoring a word of what is actually written here, they decide, oh yeah, let's censor it. But to be fair, in this scenario, I do understand, you know? Because I think not a lot of people are into this sort of thing. I hope. Because in that case, what the hell is wrong with you if you're into this? And that you should, at that point, probably be on some kind of watch list. No offense. Anyway, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I'll be making. So yeah, bye!